While the banjo is commonly associated with bluegrass music, its fingerprint is all over American music. And technically, its origins are anything but American. And it laid the foundation for folk music, Americana, jazz, country, and even modern music to this day. It was birthed from the West African gourd lutes. These were instruments with skin heads, stick necks, and drone strings. They made their appearance in the 1600s in the Americas and the islands. One of its earliest visual references is a 1707 account of Jamaica by Hans Sloane. It showed a skin-topped gourd lute being played by Caribbean African descendants. In the Caribbean, in places like Haiti before it was known as Haiti, it was known as the banza. Physical artifacts and written descriptions from the 18th century showed their version of this gourd lute. And on the African side, the predecessors of these Western world instruments were things like the akonting. Though not the only one, the akonting is probably the most well-known from the Jola people. And it directly shares structural and playing similarities. Though there's no direct lineage of the banjo, it's very clear where it came from: Africa. By the 1800s, banjo-like instruments were common amongst the African-American and Afro-Caribbean music settings. However, in the 1830s and 1840s, it entered the commercial space. It was made popular to the broader community through blackface minstrel shows. Joel Walker Sweeney put fame behind it, but he did not create it. This instrument clearly predated him by centuries on centuries. By the mid-1800s, manufacturers started producing wooden-rimmed banjos for commerce. After the Civil War, banjos entered parlors and conservatories. They then returned to working-class dance music. By the early 20th century, it was driving country, old-time, and bluegrass music. In the 1940s, the three-finger picking style was created. It became more and more of an American symbol, and it found its way to being considered a lead instrument. The banjo today is still played across the world, and it's largely known as America's African instrument. No matter what the banjo has become today, it still carries the legacy of West African tradition and craftsmanship. It also holds the weight of African musicianship, and in many ways, it embodies America's contradictions. Even though some of us might not listen to the music that comes from the banjo, maybe we can appreciate where it came from.